Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that Igbi fell down on the floor. They said Igbi was panting and panting and panting, that her blood pressure rose. Almost close to, like the thing went past 180. That it was God that saved Igbi over what Igbi saw. Now, you know, sometimes they say when you dig a pit for another person, you end up being the one who fall into that pit. Because, you know, one thing that these women have come to learn, and I know that they have learned in a very hard way, is that Naomi is a very, very hard nut to crack. There's nothing, no matter what happens, even when they begin to think that they have won, at the end of the day, they find out that they have not even started. Whatever joins Olori, Naomi, and the Ooni together, it's something that is strong. And Ooni of Ife has also said it, that they're born and everything, that it's not God that put their it's not human beings that put their destiny together, it is God. And the answer is in the hand of God. Now, you do know that Ooni of Ife had left his own wing of the royal mansion, as we are hearing, and went to Queen Naomi's wing, where he insisted that Naomi should come with him, and to the other wing, that they needed to sit down and talk like matured people. And Naomi said she wasn't coming, that she has she'll be having a very serious appointment in the morning. You do know, if you have been following the trend of today, they said that Naomi was supposed to go for a meeting that evening, not night, but Ooni brought all of these palace people to come and have, royal mansion people to come and have meeting. So the security locked the gate. They were all with Ooni of Ife right inside. They were having a meeting, an unending meeting. And they said the meeting was not even necessary. The reason happens to be that Ooni didn't want Naomi to go out at that time, and that was why Ooni did what he did. As we are hearing, if the information is true. So that night again, Ooni now came to Queen Naomi's wing, okay? Remember, the meeting that Naomi was not able to make, that appointment that she wasn't able to go to, she said that she wanted to go for that appointment in the morning. She wasn't going to Ooni's wing. Ooni came there and said, okay, if Naomi would not go, he was going to stay with Naomi in her own wing. Now, they said that was when Naomi fell down on the floor and started crying, that what has she done to deserve this kind of deceptive love? Ooni held her. They went to the sofa where they sat. Like, they sat there for a very long time. And what we are hearing was, because Naomi didn't want to go upstairs to her bedroom because she knew that her husband would go with her, and she didn't want to follow Ooni, she stayed there and she dozed off. And they said Kabiyesi too was very tired. The poor man dozed off. Now, right there in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, we heard that Igbi was going up and down, panting, shouting that Kabiyesi wants to buy her. Kabiyesi will not allow her drink water and drop cup. What has she done to deserve this? So, before they saw what was going on, they said what was happening in the royal mansion. Igbi went and released it to their WhatsApp, Olori's WhatsApp. That was how calls started flying up and down from UK. Ebony was already crying. She knows she's going to leave. Blow was shouting her own. Oletik was crying her own. That they were so destabilized because they saw everything firsthand. How Ooni held Olori Naomi and they were sleeping, as in they have dozed off because of tiredness. Now, do you know why I started this gist by saying that when you dig a hole for somebody, you're the one who will fall inside it? Wait until I tell you how they said Igbi ended up in the hospital that night. let me use this opportunity once again to give a shout out to our wonderful channel member. Look, I care about you people. I love you. I appreciate you. Please just bear with me. These days has been very hectic for me. I am doing between work. I am doing work. I am doing being a mother. I am doing this blogging. I am doing here. I am doing there. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you a little because I know you guys don't know anything about me. I am a psychologist. I have a PhD in psychology. I specialize in patient care. And so when you saw that I could put videos on, as in the 5 o'clock, was because I had enough time. Right now, I am attending to some patients from time to time. So my time is scattered, but that is going to, the reason happens to be that the other person that is with me just put to bed. She had a baby boy and, you know, she's gone like maternity leave and all of that. So I'm doing everything all by myself. But she's returning back to work very soon. And you see, my 5 o'clock time, I will come and I will have time for you guys. And I love you people so much. Thank you, please. I love you guys. So meanwhile, let me give a shout out to Joyce Ndubueze, Glory Accra, Head Belu Adetayo, Kenyide Adeniyi, Mommy Abede Me, Rizzy B, Elizabeth Ogunrede, and Taiwo Ali Balogun. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for always being there. Good measure, press down, shake it together. So shall your blessing be. The same way you're blessing me, people will continue to bless you and bless you and bless you and bless you. Thank you so much, okay? I love you guys. Let's go now. Do you know what happened? Now, as we are hearing, if this information is true, you know, Naomi is a spirit-filled person. Don't mind all these people think they can judge Naomi. Naomi is a spirit-filled person. You know that some of those people that Naomi had to let go because she thought that, you know, things will go seamlessly and she will be able to run her life on her own, and she changed the lock of the royal mansion, the security and everything before this, you know, a sharp turn that happened that Ooni of Ife's father called her and told her some of these things that made her to reinstall, you know, deactivate and reinstall, right? They said that there were cameras that these Oloris, and they are feeling, because of the fact that the first person who got this information is Igbi, they feel that Igbi has something to do with it. That they had already gone to put cameras there in that royal mansion. And those hidden cameras, like there are hidden cameras in the royal mansion. And you know that there is no other person who would have those hidden cameras installed there if it's not one of the staff that were in the royal mansion. And I am just hoping that with what has happened now, Kabiyesi finds a way to ensure that, you know, one of those people were not the same people they brought back to the royal mansion. There are cameras there, cameras there. So everything that had happened between Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, all of this drama that has been going on, when Oni decided to move back to the royal mansion, as in to spend more time with Olori Naomi. Not that he moved, though. You know, he's a king. He cannot move. Ile-Ife is his wall. Like, that is where his kingship lies, okay? Now, everything these people saw, but the one that really broke their heart was the way Ooni of Ife was trying to convince Naomi, the way Ooni of Ife was begging Naomi, something that Ooni of Ife can never do. Now, let me tell you something. Remember when they said Naomi fell on his feet and then started crying and saying, what has she done to deserve this kind of deceptive love? Ooni of Ife had to bend down to pick Naomi. You know that he wouldn't do that. You see, when he's entering a car, people block him because they don't want to see him bending down and all of that, right? Yeah. So he had to bend down to pick the love of his life. Now, sometimes I'm even afraid to say the love of his life because we now go vex. No be me, no be the way the man they behave. This one person don't even confuse and no know again. So, as I'm hearing, we are hearing what is going on. They said it was Igbi who first saw everything. They put it inside that their group WhatsApp for Oloris. They say if you see Igbi was panting and panting, Kabiyesi will not let them rest. After their sacrifice, after everything, after their sacrifice, after this, after that, are they forcing you people? Who is forcing you guys? Are you people not the ones who are saying you are not going? Sacrifice this, sacrifice that. They say Igbi ended up in the hospital that night because her blood pressure rose and rose. Meanwhile, Ebony in the UK was crying and crying and crying. You do know that Ebony had her own wahala with Kennel Oye with surrogate mom. Said they were the ones that dropped the Ghana must go. They pack the things they send. And Ooni now went to go and say the surrogate mom is not Ebony's maid, right? Ebony has not finished that cry. This one happened. They say if you see Palace scatter, seeing Ooni of Ife like this, Palace scatter. This is what we are hearing. Oh, if the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, I will bring you real time update, like what is life, like what is going on. This is what we are hearing that is going on as it is right now. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much, Dela. Right? I love you guys. May God bless you. Thank you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.